Take 5 minutes each morning to increase your faith. This simple morning routine will help you grow your faith, think more positively, and boost your mood. Hey love, welcome to Crystal Clear Hope. We have all had the blues, the moments when you feel unmotivated and your faith is not where it should be. One thing that I do to counter that is to take 5 minutes, look myself in the mirror, and declare the things that I am believing God for as if they have already happened. I place I am in front of everything that I say.
So if you want to purchase a home, you're going to look in the mirror, you're going to say, I am a homeowner. If you want to be married, I am married. If you want children, I have children. And I'm telling you this, there are so many things just in this year alone that I've seen come into manifestation out of the things that I was speaking in my morning pep rally. You know, I've been speaking that I was going to be a homeowner. Trooping, I've been trying to buy a house for probably over 10 years off and on, and it was always something. At first I was self-employed. I didn't understand because didn't nobody teach me about finances, that when you're self-employed and you're trying to buy a house, they look at your tax returns after deductions. So with my deductions, it looked like I didn't make enough to afford the house. Then I had to wait an additional 2 years. By that time, the business had went bust due to some mismanagement of funds by a business partner. Then I had to file bankruptcy. Well, you can't buy no house right after you file bankruptcy. So then I had to wait, and I was like believing God. So I was like, after a year, I'm going to get a house, despite the fact that they say it takes 2 years. God's going to do it for me. And I was gung-ho, and I was telling myself every morning I was a homeowner. And yeah, I had to wait that 2 years, y'all. I did. It didn't happen before that. And then after that, it still took probably another 9 months before I found my house. I was seeing houses, but every time I went to one, I never heard God say yes. Until this one. It took a while. And the reason I'm telling you that is because I don't want you to get discouraged. I want you to keep declaring that thing over your life, because when God has given us a promise, he's going to bring that promise to pass. So I knew he had given me the promise of home ownership. It didn't happen in the time that I wanted. It took a whole lot longer than I thought it should. But the important thing is that it did happen. And so I want to encourage you that when something doesn't happen when you think it should, don't give up on that thing. Unless God tells you it's not for you, keep declaring that thing, keep speaking it into existence. So for that whole year, I was telling myself I was a homeowner in that year of waiting. Through the whole homeownership, looking for houses, I'm telling myself I'm a homeowner throughout that whole process. Just to start out, I want you to write everything that you want, and then I want you to write it in the current. So again, if you want to be a mother, I am a mother. If you want to be a father, I am a father. If you want to be a plumber, I am a plumber. And put that I am in front of it. And then after a while, start getting detailed as well. Like God challenged me to get real detailed. I am a homeowner. I own a 4-bedroom house with a 2-car garage in a subdivision in Henry. Like it was just like, you gonna get real detailed and specific with this thing. And everything that I did, I got. So I'm telling you again, I keep saying it because it works. It does. Now I had to put the works behind it. So I don't think you just go say these things and sit on your butt and it's gonna come to pass. No, you gotta put the works behind it, because faith without works is dead. But it helped me, especially when it looked like it wasn't going to happen. Being able to have filled myself up with something positive made me be able to handle that blow easier. So after you write your list, then when you get up that morning, just put you some music on, whatever it may be, set your timer and give yourself that pep talk. Do it in the mirror. Audibly say it, like say it out loud. Don't think it in your head, say it. Have some attitude when you say it, like really get it in your shana. This is what I am. And eventually you're gonna start believing those things, and it's going to encourage you to really work harder at going after those things.
Taking this step will help you with growing your faith. In just 5 minutes a day, you can start to change your life. Now, if you want help with learning how to overcome mistakes, then I suggest you check this video out. And if you want tips on how to persevere in difficult times, then you'll definitely want to check this playlist out. I am Hope Knowles. This has been your Monday morning motivation, and I will see you the next time.